I couldn't find it. Like, it was just the most
Lost
insane
media.
KS angle of all time. Like, of course you do, Maria, but the KSA angle from 2020 Dorado first point, like just behind the defending team was you got that saved on old PC. Jay, if you can find it, like I genuinely tried
PC out, will you?
Was it Sigma Meta with KSA angles? Yes.
Was it like
Vicky,
Dorado
yes.
or something, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was like Dorado first point. It was like it was such a god tier picture, and it was always stuck in my head. Like, I could never find it. Like. It's crazy that Jay and Shockwave both just instantly like remember what I'm talking about too. Like, just same era. Put up a bounty, $20 for the pick. Yeah, because you were on Raspberry Races, right, Nikki? Like, I remember.
Yeah, Wormser said was his Raspberry Races. Yeah.
I was always trying to convince the team, like, KSA's good, and they're like, rank doesn't mean anything. KSA's shit. And it's like, who's laughing now? You know, he's blocking the East. And Vancouver Titans later, yeah, depending on the quality of Medi's internet connection at any given time.
You know, now I think about it, some of those internet issues sound quite similar to the banking issues they sometimes run into.
Oh, like...
Temperamental. Because in many ways, the things you don't want to be temperamental are actually your internet connection and the banks. All right, do I have time? I have time for a drink. You guys stay and learn about the North Pole. Shockwave in? Yes.
Like, Shockwave's playing right now. It's game time. Chase needs to stream more. He's so funny. You'll put up a $10 bounty for the KSA angle image. I will put up a $10 bounty. If you can deliver to me the KSA angle photo, I will send you $10 on PayPal. If you can send me the KSA angle Dorado photo from Overwatch 1, I will send you $10 on PayPal. You have my guarantee. If I see the KSA angle photo in my Discord, whoever finds it and delivers it, USD, US dollars, God's currency. $10 US to whoever finds the KSA angle photo. Let's race again. I don't know why I'm sitting here on the track select. French connection. Dip went 63 and 26. French connection. That's an awesome caption. I don't know if you can see the captions with the marbles. Ten seconds to race. If I win, can you make the Pop Nemo guy send me a Team Liquid bundle? I'll try, homosexual. I'll try. If I do get the $10 immediately, I'll donate it to Junkbuck. pour down on his luck, Junkbuck. $8,000 fine.
I'm back. Not time to play yet. Need to finish the Overwatch first. No. Save your plays for later. All right, people invested in this one, right? Fantasy players. If you can -25 for Gala. Forest painting seems to be popular. It just feels like we're in a hotel room.
Restart? Do we have to, homosexual? You fell off? Don't say that, homosexual. No, you didn't. Bunnykins, though. Damn.
Lijiang Tower first.
Hazard ban for VP. Wu Yang ban for Peps.
They're trying to force Kiri Lucio. What will Willis play here then? Like, potentially just Diva? I guess Zarya, maybe as well. He squared up in that one as well. Amma locked in for this one.
God, I'm still upset. I'm still upset.
Vexed, yeah.
Oh, second place, Bunnykins. Not too shabby. First place, Black Zam. Third place, Blake. No nano for you. Fourth. that baby's getting... That's tough. Mr. Snailman, Mr. Shell. Carcinogenics, Edgy Mother. Ghostly Yes, Slaughter Machine. Good top 10. Great top 10. Let's get into the game.
All right, Lijiang Tower to kick us off here, and VP 2 games this week, and if they win both of them, they will secure their spot. Pressing live. They will secure their spot in the second place seed and avoid OWCS in that game, crucially for them. 20, 19, 18, 17,
just
16.
Works.
Beautiful. All right, no sign of Jwoo. Shockwave in. Yes.
Yeah. My roster is Kevster, Fixer, and 2 Team Liquid players that are probably going to toss. So, who's to say? Let's see if Kevin can get me some value. Get on Tracer, mate. Get me some points. All right, Team Peps. Why do I care about points? I didn't take UV in week 5. My season is over. Grapple on for Ice Stomp. Setting up already. Shockwave back a bridge. Needs a bit of pocket. Slam's already come through for Ice Stomp, actually. But he's just going to rest on the bridge for the moment as Kevster sets up as well. Roll on through for Ice again. He has another turn. Zoro's got a fully charged rail and he's swinging on the flank, looking for a target, but he doesn't find much of anything. Gala's straight lining out in the open. Needs to be careful. Nearly gets caught out by the railgun there. But sliding to the server room and Team Peps, they've got themselves a little bit of point control and a safe backline position. But they've got no dip.
Dip is gone. That rail misses from Zoro as well, and now they flood forward onto the point. They just ran over. Willis takes himself down there, and it'll just be easy cleanup as a result. Couple of opportunities for Zoro in all of that, but really need... You know when we saw Zodial playing earlier on for Cass, this type of Zarya versus Bull, you get limited opportunities. Really need to capitalize on them, and Willis going over to Diva now.
Willis straight to Diva. Ice Stomp trying to climb the mountain, but can't get to the top. Ran out of oxygen. Virtus.pro, just waiting for the rotation. Ice Stomp, low ground, nothing flashy, no flanks or anything like that. Boop onto Willis. He might have lost his turn a little bit here. Grapple and force back and forth. Bolts onto a rotating FD god. He has to be careful. Boop onto Ice Stomp as well, and Ice has to be careful here. Slam comes out. Suzu onto Ice just to keep him alive. He's taken so much damage. Kevin catches the kill on FD god though, and there's no trade for Team Peps. So already 1-man advantage. Shockwave's very, very low. Snare nearly takes him down actually. Zerion hiding in the corner gets booped out by Ice, but VP still in complete control.
Kitsune Rush now for Zerion coming back. Has it quicker than Gala, actually, but Virtus.pro have a lot of ults to throw at him before that. Ahead on both supports, actually, just Team Peps getting peppered by all this damage. Can try and utilize that now. It's the first round, so they should have a pretty clear read that they actually have support up advantage here. So a chance for Peps to be aggressive. But you can see how far back Shockwave is. Swing with Rail, and Zoro actually turns, uses that Rail on Kevster instead. Important kill, and Peps move over to point. But now Shockwave can re-swing. Bola goes right in between both groups of people. Dip has been forced back, so Shockwave is safe, but who is is touching the point. Kitsune rush to help Ice touch it. FD God with a beat over the top. Fixer doesn't have the beat yet, but Peps, they've used their beat. They need kills out of this, or at least to clear the point, one or the other. Now Zoro's got out in the open. Fixer's going to beat back as well. Dip's going to try and launch himself onto the back line, but his beat is keeping Shockwave alive for now. Gets over the wall, kills Zerion as well. Pulse bomb out from Dip. It's desperation. There's only a few % left, and Peps aren't getting a look in on this first point.
It's domination here for Virtus.pro. They kite off a little bit on the point. Fixer, watch yourself. You're on my roster, mate.
FD touch
comes through for FD. He's so fast. He's looking for another one. He might just get it too. He gets it. Kev gets Zoro with a pulse bomb. Ice finds FD on the objective, and that's just fantasy points galore. Obviously not enough to make up for the lack of taking Ultraviolet in week 5, but these things can happen. Remech on the point for Willis. That's more damage, but there's really no sign of life here for Team Peps. They're just stalling out of respect for the competition. Yeah.
Yeah, one more touch. FD God's gonna get so fast. Comes flying back. Another death onto the minefield there. 100-0 to Virtus.pro, though. And I think most worrying part, if I cast my mind back to that match last week, thank you, Built Diff, for the 8 months prime. Kev is too strong. But if I cast my mind back to that Team Peps versus Vision series, one of the biggest downfalls of Peps was actually their inability to get value out of their support ult turns. When they had these advantageous situations, actually been able to use it in a way where they can push forward, get kills, capitalize on that advantage. So not a great look for Team Peps as well. Maybe some of the echoes of the same problem as well. Obviously against tougher opposition today in the form of VP, but that first round, all comfort for Virtus.pro. Come on, Mouth.
Wake up, Mouth. Unbelievable. Now, bit of Zarvi's action on Control Center, and Kevin is rolling out on Reaper. Tracer for White Kevster, Reaper for Swedish Kevster. Deep push now. And Kev has already had to wraith back, actually, so no early value, honestly. Already he's playing from the back. Can't really aggress for a few more seconds, but next bubble timing, might be able to TP on, might be able to find some value there. He's playing long-range Reaper at the moment. Now he TPs in the corner, but has immediately been scouted out, and yeah, it might be a Tracer angle for Kevin. I snort Doritos, thanks for the 2 months, welcome back. You're the content to my scram right now. What are you eating, mate? Tell me.
Bubble exchange comes through now. Ice trying to keep him pinned in. One more bubble turn. Ice is a little bit low in there, but he's got a lot of damage onto Zerion. Zerion gets caught out. Main source of healing gone. Shockwave finds the kill onto Dip, and that will be decisive first fight. Late trade onto Kevster actually from Willis, so they can maybe hold their ground a little bit here, Peps, but not enough to contest the point, and will come down to this next fight. Dip over onto the Reaper as well, but Gala has a Kitsune Rush advantage.
Kitsune Rush could be really all that VP need. The Kitsune Rush advantage is so important when you've got the Reaper, because you can just walk right over the enemy tank. Willis has to be oh so careful, ready to kite at a moment's notice. Bubbles conserved, but Suzu and Double Bubble already burned by Willis, and now Gala really has that Kitsune Rush. So if Team Peps swing at all, this is going to be an immediate push with the Rush. Iceland has also got a grab too, so a very scary fight for Team Peps to take at this point. Double support ultimate, both approaching, but they're not quite there yet. They're playing very, very slow, trying to avoid being pushed. That's great fundamentals from them. Now they step up and they actually have the ultimates to match. But Iceland getting aggressive. Fixer goes in. Oh, it's a huge grab. You'd think it's Gen G in that grab.
1 kill out of it in the end, and Shockwave's going to be good for that one. Ice will push forward. They'll clean up all of that. Really tough fight for Team Peps. They're trying to play slow for their ultimates, but as soon as Zoro peeked up too far, that slide back was the invitation that Ice needed to drop that grab. They convert that one, and now big ult fight next. Willis getting closer to his grab, which will be a big turn. We've seen the power Grav can have today in these Zarya mirrors. Thank you, Popple, for the 15 months. But much more tools to deal with this. Shockwave's going to start with the overclock early. FD God's being forced all the way out. Actually, it's a full disengage from Peps off the back of this.
I mean, this is a good kite for them, in all honesty. They need to chase the ult economy. They can't expect to win a fight fast, but this Kitsune Rush is so far back. So fortunate to find the kill onto Shockwave there. Kitsune Rush back in for Gala as well. Now the beat comes out in response to the grab. Beat for beat. Kevin goes down inside that grab though, and Virtus.pro, they're dumping ults into this fight for what feels like, you know, very little value. They've used beat, rush, and clock, but they are going to be losing this one. And Team Peps, they regain control with DPS ultimates in the tank.
Look at this grab swing, though. It's going to be Ice only 27% away from his next grab as well. Blossom to combine with that one, so Team Peps have to be very careful. Need to make sure they're aware of this as well, because they should be aware that Ice was alive for most of that fight, charged and just beaming damage for a lot of it. But if they get caught unawares here, it's just going to be another easy grab for Ice. Now, Kevster with the swing through right-hand side, Blossom in hand, overclock back, but Kevster going to milk for Wraith a little bit. They're trying to take a step back, but just into Ice's head. Kevster trying to turn with the Blossom, but Peps were ready for that one now. Now it's going to be a clean fight win as well, and crucially another one before the grab. But this next one is the tough one.
Ooh, the Kevin Reaper putting on a clinic right now. Hello, Nuclear. VP for their retake. The grab really is the difference maker right now. But Dip, White Kevster, where is he? Got the spin, could potentially clutch with this one if you can TP up top, get the drop on some backliners perhaps. You can see aggression for Virtus.pro though. Immediate TP on, 3 bodies on the point. Don't give the free flip here. Dip has to touch. That means his Wraith form is burned. Now the grab is on, and it's huge. Down goes Willis, down goes Dip. Flip comes through in the mix as well on Team Peps. They've allowed the rotation to take place. They've had the point stolen out from under them, and they cannot find the value with the spin. Team Peps, 0-2. Ricardo, please.
Bit more life on that second map there in Rosaria Mirror, but just couldn't get no support ults online at the end to give them a few more tools to survive. So VP just take a neutral, keep forcing the bubble trades, knowing that as soon as those bubbles are traded, the Suzu's traded, they just have a big old opening for that grab. Both grabs converted very nicely by Ice on that second round. And yeah, comfortable for VP. Nothing too dramatic, but I'm being told the points are up and Fixer hasn't died.
Ice 10k damage. Ice a farmer.
Yeah, I nearly, because my choice was Hitori and Fixer or Scuffed and Ice. So there's a little bit of a swing moment in that for me. It's going to be 10 points for Ice and 8 points for Fixer.
You're a fantasy rejoicer right now. Nice cover.
3.5 for Shockwave. Damn it, Shockwave.
No, I'm a believer in Croc's theory, you know? Tomorrow, Crocs versus Peps. He's back on. He might get 3-0'd by Gen G, but he's going to be so back. Thanks to your 11 months of Prime, Riley. Welcome back. Whatever, just take my money. I literally will, with a smile, no less.
Don't have to ask him twice.
Yeah, no, genuinely. Just 3-minute ad. Cried. Shameless? Why would I feel shame, mate? You're paying my rent. You're paying for a big hole in the country. Like, you... Just keep it up, mate.
Do you feel shame when you collect your paycheck? I think not.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they don't warm up scrim. They have aura, so they don't bother with shit like warm up scrims.
The FD God gamble will pay off. Just you watch. I smell copium.
Yeah, keep coping, mate. Crispy Gambit's gonna pay big too. You tried to tell your team that? No, Kelsey, I think it's way better for you guys to just like warm up scrim versus like China Seed 5 and get really tilted losing to them. Mind you, China Seed 5, the team that you were getting tilted losing
to,
does not knock China Seed 2 out of the tournament. So maybe it ain't all that bad, but you should definitely worsen the mood with a warm up scrim. Like, I promise you, a warm up scrim with Donghoon is going to improve your mood pre-match. Like, no doubt. I mean, FD God is only one on Peps who got a positive point. What about Dip?
Shockwaves.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
stop posting emojis and start scoring some points. 3.5, it was a 2-0.
Either you get tilted in warm-up or you win too hard in your Sleepy Joe. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's one or the other. There's no winning in warm-up. Like, if you win, it's a problem because it was too easy. If you lose, it's like, oh, we're tilted now. We lost in warm-up. Like, how do you win? Where's the bracket? Sigmund Freud Neon 856 exclamation mark OWTV.
You're not playing bad, Shockwave. The problem isn't the level of play. It's just these trades, Shockwave. These trades are killing us. If we could, the best way is also if you could get Gala to die instead of you or something. Just need to convince Gala to sort of really die for you. He needs to be throwing himself on the line every time. It's so... These VP games this weekend and these Team Liquid games are so funny because it is just everyone like, no, Gala needs to die. Fixer needs to live. No, Fixer needs to die. Gala needs to live. Everyone just rooting for different halves of the same team here. And yes, Obbles, we're gonna do it for the upcoming major, I think, predominantly. Exactly, Built Diff. Shockwave promised you 20 points. I could live with 20 points today. 20 points today, 20 points tomorrow. I could live with it.
John Pork is just so good for it. Did you watch Kelsey or were you asleep? I feel like that was a prime, like...
prime porking.
Bedtime theory or like out and about theory or something. Like you would have been anywhere but watching Overwatch at that time.
No Shockwave. What do you mean they picked Atlas and you have some bad news? Jwoo plays for Atlas? Fuck.
You can't win in fantasy, bro. You're cursed.
Smash. You're going to have to try so hard, Shockwave, to get 20 points out of this one now. Need Shockwave, to tell.
Can you get 3 points on map 1 and then get subbed out for Jwoo again on map 2? Like, you're just no help. And by the way, Nicholas, where is the KSA angle photo? Seriously, bro, where is it?
I mean, Shockwave, you've got a map off. Can you find us? Yeah, can you find us this photo now? You've got a map off. I say photo. It was.
It was a photo, right? Like,
you know what I mean? It's like a screenshot, not like.
Yeah. Well, someone in my chat was like, someone in my chat who was like trying to claim the bounty is like, where could I find this clip? And it's like, you're not gonna find a photo that you think is a clip from 5 years ago in Tier 2 Overwatch. You know, like that's not just spawning in.
It wasn't even like
it wasn't even media, like, dude, let it go. I don't want to let it go, Jay. It's not lost media.
We'll find the media. It fell with the Library of Alexandria. Those are the servers it was on. All right, Atlas. Actually, you know what? I'm just vexed again. Why am I spending so much of my Saturday vexed? Thank you, Smile.
Are there any unironic takeaways from the Ducks game?
Any unironic? You mean from the show match yesterday, Smile? Not really. I mean, I was pretty confident Ducks were going to win going into it. I think Quicker just, you know, emergency promoted team, just not that good. Ducks, you know, decent players, just different priorities. So not that surprised, but you know, happy for the Ducks. And it's going to be Tracer, Venture, Ball here for Virtus.pro. It's
Tracer, Ball for the moment. Can you get a few more words in? Just a couple.
Oh yeah.
Just like,
how many?
10 seconds. Let's say 15 seconds.
15 seconds worth of words. All right, Jay was going to take down Zorro. They're going to dive in nonetheless. Team Peps trying to get value out of Willis's slash. He's in awfully deep, and Jay has zoned the backline, regrouping with his team. But both Willis and Jay have got out okay for now. But with player advantage, they're going to have to concede the flip over to Virtus.pro. Willis will be topped back up, and actually Virtus.pro is still being kind of aggressive here. They want to try and just stuff them into any of these chokes now. Willis still half HP. He's just like getting pounded in all these fights.
Alrighty, 20% for VP already. Lucio Wu Yang in play. Team Beps now. I mean, I feel like they need to
Listen,
Hustle, the real one. Hustle, literally one.
Yeah, I can go top.
Yeah. One, hustle.
Yeah, pass real one.
Oliver, kiss me. What?
I can go
one. We can go outside.
Yeah.
Shoot outside. I can look for Tracer.
They're both pro coming. We need to be careful. They're both pro.
Yeah. I'll be that up on my.
They walk. I can slam. They're coming left. I swim left.
Yeah. Tracer left. Tracer one. Tracer recall.
One here.
I'm leaving right now.
Pass the jump outside. Kill me. They have to come to point. Keep pressure heads. I can mind points him. Look at
Shoot.
They see
I see that. Don't use.
Oh my god. I'm on the wing. Wing one.
Ripper up here. Ripper on TP. Kill
Wing has him.
Ripper.
Yeah, kill the
Wing.
wing. We kill wing.
Kill where?
No skill.
Yeah.
Real one. Oh, I'm fucking one as well.
Someone has. Let's kill us.
Oh. Nice.
Bubble coming.
Yeah.
Bubble post from his.
Bubble has.
There's one.
We can go first. We can bubble trace
Yeah, I set up there. I slam on your bubble tray, okay?
Left bubble
I
trace.
go on the Ripper here.
Yeah.
I slammed him.
Alright, Slam comes in from Ice now as well. Really bad beat push from FD God there. They see 9 but point, they don't get out of it, and now they just walk forward. They take care of that one off the back of Gala's Tidal Blast. That's a big opening pick already, and Virtus.pro, they're hungry for more. They're pushing for these kills all the way into spawn. Peps have managed to stabilize, but they've had to concede the first flip. Thoroughly on the back foot now, and Ice is set up on the rooftop once more.
We're back on, but I'm still 5 words away. Kevster, Jwoo, both with a couple of ultimates to burn. Team Peps, I mean, they do need to throw into this one. Tidal Blast turn comes out early. Dip pushes on. Beat is out. But Vixer doesn't actually get the beat on Gala, but it doesn't matter because Dip hasn't hit the stomp. Jwoo's traded out FD. White Kevin has fallen. And Jwoo, I mean, he's just cleaning house. Spin from Zorro. Optimistic.
Whoa, a disaster with all of the ultimates here from Team Peps. Big changes afterwards as well. Sombra, better matchup into the ball. Tracer, Diva as well, taking this double flex matchup. But VP won't say no to a double flex DPS matchup. They're in control of the choke. We have the minefield to making this touch real difficult. Kevster has a pulse bomb in the mix as well. You can see Ice just setting up for point now as well. Ready to drop that minefield, make the touch difficult. They're trying to find the Sombra initially. But now as they move towards point, minefield will be there. Slam onto Willis as well to force him back. Booped around. Zorro will get the touch at the expense of his life. Dip doesn't get the touch. Doesn't dip his toes onto it, and our Peps are allergic to the point.
Oh, this is an absolute disaster at this point. Zeri and FD both being staggered out by Virtus.pro, and it's just turning into pure domination. 2 what are essentially C9s in a row, just no touches, and we're already 2-0 up on Atlas. Team Peps shoot back. Dip and Zorro, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like this is the condition to win. Zorro off Reaper over to Tracer, Dip over to Sombra to counter out the ball, but I mean he doesn't have that same carry potential on the Sombra compared to being on, you know, the Reaper and rather the Tracer. So it's just not looking great. Slam comes out for Iceland, no kill converted off the back of that, but the first bodies are already on point, and it is VP.
Well, Dip's been found too as well. Ice and Kev going to try and hunt him down. They're forcing a point now. Unburrow from Jwoo, who's in a little bit of trouble. Gets back round the corner. Boot from Fixer to make sure he gets out. Now a beat from FD God. Push forward. Peps need value out of this. No Tidal Blasters yet. They are all over this. They can't find Gala. Gala gets the Tidal Blast on himself. They turn it on to Zerion. And another beat push comes to North. They're still all over Gala. Zorro will get the trade at least. But they've been traded so heavily in response. There's nothing coming in. Willis has to be careful not to die late here. He's going to get demec'd real late. And this is going to be a painful one.
This one stings. 1 fight remaining for Team Peps. Really, Willis over to the wrecking wheel now as well, just for this final fight. But they need this EMP. They need more than what they've currently got online in order to actually make it work. Willis underneath, going to be marked out. Jwoo. Jwoo's got a tectonic shock available if he wants to push aggressively with the fight. But Zerion up top, just beaming for the moment, doing max damage, gets booed back, but Dip has fallen. No EMP for the final turn. Tidal Blast. Stomp connects on both supports. Gala goes down, but here comes the minefield. Tectonic shock as well. Deep push. FD God will fall. Slam cannot convert the kill. Pulse onto Willis. And is there even a touch for Team Peps?
Oh, there's one pulse bomb flung out from Zorro. We got the touch. Dip is going to get the next touch. He's milking it as well. 13% away from the EMP. Beat comes through from Fixer all over that. No follow-up touch from Dip. And now is the end of Atlas. Oh, wait. One more touch. Few more kills. Few more fancy points to be farmed. Boop away onto the ball now, and this will surely be it. No follow-up touch from Zorro. VP win the second map. Surely we're getting Shockwave back in after that, right?
Surely. I mean, that was too easy. We need Shockwave back.
Shut up.
Oh my. Scoreboard check. Fixer. Still deathless in the series after 2 maps. Kevster 20-0, Vixer 16-0. Not bad. Not bad.
No, Vest hasn't
Boys
played
going for
today.
points today. Who's the other team they play this weekend?
Vision. So it's a bit of a not a tough double,
A team
but
that shoots back.
yeah, like then it'll be harder than this game for sure. I think when we spoke to Vision as well for OWTV, they were talking a bit about how, from their point of view, they feel like VP is like the nicest. Maybe nice is not quite the right word, but the one of the top 3 teams they're most likely to get a result against because they think they match up fairly nicely into them. Maybe that changes a little bit now Ice is playing so much ball, but they feel like they play pretty similar stuff to the team. Right, let's look at some numbers. All right, the good news is Fixer is farming, but it looks like Ice is the big winner here. 9 points for him, 9 points for Kev as well, who dropped to 20-0. JWoo got 8, if anyone is crazy enough to still be on the JWoo train. And yeah, negatives across the board for Peps.
Rough. I'll be right back. In the spirit of just being AFK the whole time this series is on. Oh, I'll put some marbles on for you before I go.
Oh, what a kind guy.
Rude of me.
Fixer going deathless? I mean, it's outrageous, isn't it? I mean, I've got Fixer as well, so I'm happy about that. 15.5 so far in the series. Guess the only thing is the series looks like it's going to be over pretty quick. Thank you, Lord Toilet, for the Prime. Lord Toilet 7, that is, not to be mistaken for the others. Welcome. Ice 40-2. He feels like he's actually a big farmer here. Maybe, should I have gone Ice and Scuffed? Power of hindsight and all that. But the thing is, if I had gone Ice over Fixer, I would have scored slightly better in this series, definitely. Supports generally tend to score better in the longer, closer series as well. So there's maybe more hope for a bigger score in that Vision game. I guess the real problem is like it's just that Shockwave's not returning at the same rate as the rest of the players. That's the real big one. Any good show recommendations? What have I watched recently? I've been watching Peacemaker recently. I've not finished it yet, so if you spoil it, I'm banning you. But that's really good. If you've not seen any of that, season 2, I think it's just finished coming out. So both of that was really good. Yeah, I watched the first couple of seasons of Slow Horses. That was quite good. What else? I guess like For All Mankind was really good. I really liked that. If you've not seen that, I think that's on Apple TV. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've watched recently. Oh, I've started watching the new season of The Morning Show. The Morning Show is really good if you've not seen any of that. Like a really good, tense drama. Oh, thank you, Voidios, for the 7 months.
Zeta T1 a dog walk 4-0 or competitive 4-0?
Dog walk. Absolute dog walk. Oh yeah, Severance, Succession. Seen both of those. Both good recommendations. Silo as well. I've not seen season 2, but I have seen season 1. Really enjoyed that. So looking forward to season 2. Yeah. If you've not seen any of those, I think that they're all like pretty what's the word? A pretty big consensus. They're all hits, I think. Is Ted Lasso as well regarded in the UK as it is in North America? I think I watched the first season, but I wasn't that into it. So I don't know. I think, does Chris watch it? I can't remember now. Maybe Chris watches it. I know my wife really likes it, but I wasn't that into it. I think she kept watching it, but I didn't. When am I watching Full Metal Alchemist, A Brotherhood? I've not seen it. Am I going to do some of those reviews again? Yeah, at some point, Quilla. It's the sort of thing, if you talk to my mods, it's the sort of thing I say like at least once a month. I really wish I did more content like this again. And then never get round to. Obviously, since then, starting OWTV is very much a big time sink at the moment. But Not at any point in the near future, but I really want to. is the answer. So I can't really offer you anything but intent. Maybe after like the major or something, because we have a big period of downtime. Maybe that will line up nicely. Wait, is Jamie win again? You better be lying to me, Shiba. You better just be lying to me. Can we get Korean, Japanese, guys? Yeah, we have a few people doing subtitles at the moment for both languages. Just a couple of people, so they're just doing the occasional interview where they can, because you know, if anyone's ever done translation work, you know, it's quite time consuming. But yeah, we're looking to do more of those and reach out and do interviews with obviously the like non-English speaking teams, like the Korean teams, the Japanese teams, maybe the Chinese teams as well, where we can. But it'll probably be more for the major, like more for Stockholm. But we'll try and get them. It's on the agenda. I think GB said she wanted to do funny pred, so I presume she's setting it up as we speak. Yeah, drop me a message, Macy. If you've got the skill, we've got there's one guy who's doing it at the moment, but obviously we release a lot of interviews, and yeah, I know the turnaround can sometimes be rough because people just, you know, doing it when they can. But yeah, drop me a message, Macy, if you're in one of the Discords, and I'm more than happy to fold you in. All right. Kings Row, Shockwave in. He promised me 20 points. He needs 16.5 points to make good on his promise. He also promised his father as well, and you can't let down your father. Now, coming through, it's going to be attack first for Team Peps. Sojin ban, Diva ban in all of this. So Hazard Mirror, and this is what Peps want. Peps will be quite happy with this. They've not been shy of actually going Kiri Wu Yang themselves, either Team Peps. And they've got the Freya one as well. Really has been Zoro's standout hero so far. So I think, all things considered, this is actually a pretty good matchup for Team Peps. They've gotten what they wanted out in this ban situation. Max still away. I'll keep going. Zyrion's going to kill Kevster. An opening, a pick, a TP away from Zyrion. He lives. Now they can start forcing point. Another dink onto Gala as well. Zyrion is 1 HP behind the car, but he's ducked and pocketed. FD God going to drop that wave onto point to keep him going. Ice is trying to make some money moves into the back, but he's coming back empty-handed, but Shockwave isn't. Kill onto Zoro, and VP are trying to swing back into this now. Slash onto the backline here. Big damage onto FD God, but no kill. Willis is low as well. He has to dart back over the wall. Peps conceding a lot of space here, and VP have muscled their way back onto point. Will be even, but look at FD God's ult charge. This Tidal Blast is ready to go, but Willis needed it, and FD God didn't quite have it yet. Too much damage in the neutral, and VP will be able to stabilize. I'll keep going.
Hi.
Oh, there he is.
Marbles are on screen for a minute and a half of that offense. What a disaster. Sorry, mate. I got stun locked by the bathroom. Absolutely stun locked. Like, I don't know, it had a root perk or something. I couldn't leave. FD God now, stepping forward. Tidal Blast available. Virtus.pro, they don't quite have their support ultimates online to actually match, so it'd be a nice timing to get aggressive. But they're not going to drop the blast early, so now Gala has the rush to respond. Tidal Blast comes out from FD now. It's on Willis, but he catches nobody with the stomp. Zoro's already down as well. Kevin has cut the tail, found that kill. Slash deep for Willis, but he is a dead man walking. And Virtus.pro, they hold on yet again.
Yeah, the biggest worry for this, if you're a fancy head, is that this is just going to be a really quick series, actually. Shockwave swinging them in spawn now, looking for a little bit more. Even ult trade fair, so Fix now has the Tidal Blast in exchange for Zyrion's Kitsune Rush. Kitsune Rush probably going to be used to try and force the objective here, maybe punish Ice if he commits that shift. They're trying to poke him out right now. Tidal Blast goes out on Kevster first, and he has eyes on his backline. FD God is running back into spawn. Stunned in spawn, but will be okay. Kevster has to recall back to the fight. Downpour now, but Kevster's not able to follow that one up, so 2 ults for nothing. Pulse Bomb onto Ice. He leaps back, but he can't escape. Dip has given him the pick now. They're pushing in for more. Recall out, but both DPS are here. They push forward, and Peps finally have first point.
third burger bit back. The third burger's in the fridge. I haven't even gotten there yet. But good God, I mean, I've cost myself at least 100 viewers by leaving marbles on stream for a minute and a half. That's deadly, in all honesty, but it can happen. Fiber intake, I've got a pretty good amount of dietary fiber in my diet, generally speaking, but today was a bit rough, to be honest. The triple burger gambit is always, yeah, it's not going to be good for digestion, I fear. Team Peps, second point, they actually have ultimates to work with to keep this push going. Bulk connects onto Fixer and he's forced to use the wave. FD's just found Shockwave. God, I wouldn't want to have that guy on my fantasy roster, that's for sure. Deep push now for Icenom, rather for Willis, and Icenom is forced back. Dip's been traded, which is absolutely critical from Gala. Huge kill. Now it's just a 4v4, but Team Peps, they still want to keep pushing because they do still have this ultimate advantage.
Still have that ultimate advantage now, and a little bit of space to work with. Kev's just going to put some pressure on. Takes a load of damage, actually. Lucky to live that one. Now a chance to go with this Kitsune Rush soon from Gala if he wants, but for now the hazards are just duking it out on point, trading this damage, looking for opportunity. Wall is out. Now the Tidal Blast going to come through onto Willis as he looks for this one. Downpour over the top, jump back from Ice. Willis finds nothing with that one. Pulse Bomb onto Willis. He's going to try and jump back, try and live through all of that. Both hazards really low, but Ice is for one walking forward, looking for more. Zoro tries to swing back, pressure on him on the high ground now. Zoro has that freedom. Ice dies going for this push as well. Fixer's taking a lot of damage. He'll get hunted down by FD God around the corner, and it's VP who have to give the space.
VP concede the space, and I mean, huge car push right now. It's going to be a pretty desperate recontest at the end of second point. Team Peps, they're not trying to stack the card though. They are just setting up the best positions, anticipating a good recontest from VP. Dip on the flank right now, waiting for some members of Virtus.pro to step up a little bit more. Kevster steps up to the plate. Currently that side is being completely marked out by Dip, and he does have support angles to pocket. Kev's actually gone top to try and find a different way in. Tidal Blast comes out, but updraft available. Suzu is wide for Zeren, a little bit late, doesn't get the timing quite right, and now Kev is all over FD God. He goes for the pinch, but FD stays top. Presence of mind, and Kev's had his ankles snapped. Suddenly the card touch is incredibly important. Fixes low in the corner as well. That's Gala. 1-for-1 trades as Gala and Zoro both go down. Downpour's out. Not sure that that's caught anyone though. And Willis with the peeled back. Peps, they're so good for it. Dips hit the pulse on Shockwave, and Iceland shortly soon to follow with a death.
Yeah, Chance now keeps this snowball going forward just 6 centimeters, and they'll get it over the line, and Peps swinging out. It was a few false starts on first, but a really efficient second point gives them a decent chance here. 2.5 minutes for third, and they've got a few ults to snowball with. And I mean, despite how much Peps ever struggle in a series, if you ever get them in a hazard mirror, they're good to take on anyone.
I mean, maybe the hazard mirror is just the secret sauce for them right now. What the hell? While I was AFK, Love Straubs gifted a sub to Gralis, and I didn't even notice. Thank you, Love Straubs. So that's what happens when I go AFK. Did Gralis win the marbles race or something? No? Lad05 did. Love Straubs just keeping secrets. Thank you very much. Tidal Blast comes out. Willis will not splash that on anyone, and it's instead Iceland that finds a trade on Zoro. But Gala's down. Main source of healing out, and Team Peps, they can keep pushing the card with this, right?
Oh, stick.
Maybe not.
Yeah, Kevster lands that stick, and Knight might just put an end to it as well. Zirian's trying to back it up. Suzu as well. They can force the recall onto Kevster, but they're in big trouble in this corner now. Kevster looking for the follow-up, trying to hunt down Dip. Dip just not quite managed to blink all the way out, and they will get the hold for now, Virtus.pro, and they're getting close to both support ults, so a very good-looking situation. Peps, they have the Kitsune Rush a little bit after Virtus.pro, so they can mirror that one, but they need to be aware of this Tidal Blast. Swing factor could be Willis if he can hit the Downpour. Downpour's very hard to hit in this mirror so far, but Willis has another chance now.
Thank you very much. Can't wake up again. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Fixer. Just up in name right now. Tidal Blast available. Throws it out onto Ice, who slashes deep. Updraft is once again available. God, Ice has even blocked that Downpour.
Beautiful.
Huge tempo play there from Ice. Shockwave's even taken down Zoro in the mix. But really fast thinking there from Ice. The Kitsune Rush burned by Zerian as well, but no kills. Willis up top trying to hold onto the space, but he's so low. Hard to maintain. Has to slash back. Downpour's out now for Ice. On the retreat, Team Peps, and Willis will fall. So brutal. Just brutal.
Gonna have to be a reset here in Team Peps. Quite an expensive one as well. And VP actually looking for more wall onto FD God. They will get that kill late as well. So it's very much going to be last fight. And VP are looking to set up forward if they can as well. They've got a Kitsune Rush, so they really can commit to this forward position as well. You can see all of them taking the different flanks, taking the different angles, looking for that for now. But they do give a little bit of space in the end. 20 seconds left on the clock. FD God desperate for this Tidal Blast. A chance to have one of their own ults to swing back with. For now, Willis taking a lot of poke damage as he tries to come through main. Ice is going to respond to that one as well. Willis has been forced back. Kitsune rush out from Gala as they look to push this one. Pulse bomb in the back from Dip does connect onto Shockwave now. So player advantage, and they've kited this Kitsune rush. They just need to make sure they get the touch, and then they have player advantage and nearly a Tidal Blast to go. Goes out on Willis now, but they have to worry about Kevster behind. Need to get a follow-up touch as well. They're all turning to take this fight. Zoro's going to get that one, but Dip's actually got the touch under control. So now all of a sudden the cart is moving forward. Vix is being forced all the way back. VP have to reset, but Ice is going to die off cart and very late.
So far off card. Yeah, this is brutal right now. Virtus.pro, they've gone so deep, but Dip has really clutched out getting the touch. Suddenly very, very doable as Team Peps. They've got so many members forward. Kevs is spawn camping Zoro right now, but he's shown his hand a little bit too early, I think. He's forced Zoro the kill. Maybe Zoro's going to be out of the fight for quite some time. Kevs is already back in the mix, getting back shots onto Willis. But touch Willis!
These guys hate the point.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Did so well. That fight before the C9 was such a good, like a high-level fight, you know, in terms of the kite. Dip finds the pop-off play as well. Then they do a really good job of managing the touch, and Dip handling that while they dealt with all the players behind as well and got themselves in a really nice situation for that last fight. And then all goes away. We were deep into overtime by that point. Willis off for a second. It goes through, and now Peps. No chance to complete the map. But at least something to work with, right? Something defensible.
That's so bad. That final C9 is just egregious. Willis is just backstep. Man. Peps too nice. They don't want to EMP these poor Omnics. No, I mean, I don't see it. I don't see no Sombra angle here. But it's just not, it's not looking. The hazard mirror, to be fair, but VP now for their own offense. I mean, they can play a bit of Zarya, bit of double poke. I just think it's going to be really awkward for Peps. And I mean, ultimately backing VP doesn't feel like a controversial take. Zoro's over to the Sim as well, trying to hold the hotels. A bit of a classic for the first point defenses, but when teams play Sim, makes it more likely for a team like VP to play the double flyer, the double flanker. Kev can just play the Pharah and poke really aggressively, or he can just go back over to Tracer and match Dip if he so pleases. Have to see what he commits to. Yeah, it will be Tracer.
Yeah, just Tracer here, going to be playing the Zarya instead. So Team Peps going for very much for Sim, playing this hotel area. We've seen this quite a lot in Korea as well. Bubble through to try and clear out in this position for Kevs, so using that bubble to get behind. They killed for TP, so no route back down there. But Peps have got themselves all up to the high ground, so Virtus probably going to try and force the point. But you can see Ice kind of just fighting for his life a little bit, takes a little bit back step to cover, and forces Willis all the way back too. Force him to DP quite a lot, and meanwhile Fixer is trying to chase Dip out at the back. So a lot of space on point, but that's Suzu, that's Recall, and that's both bubbles down for now as well. So a little bit low on cooldowns, but Peps don't have enough to follow with just yet.
Ice not on point right now. Already 70 charge, but Willis has actually found a kill onto Shockwave. Again, would not want this guy on my fantasy roster with deaths like that. Gala finds a trade onto FD, which is pretty crucial for VP given they have that respawn advantage, but 2 for 1 for the moment. It would be nice if Team Peps could get another kill. Fixer on the run, might have survived. Actually, yeah, TP out for Gala as well, so both supports for VP will live to fight another day. And it's time for another swing timing, but already 2 ticks have been conceded by Team Peps, so very, very dicey.
Yeah.
FD's dead again. Oh my.
Yeah, Kevster has got him, and now Kevster is coming back from behind. Ice is under a lot of pressure on point here, and Dip is occupying the backline, so they need to make sure they help Ice and deal with that, but Ice is going to kill Zoro as a result. Now threatening the cap. It killed Willis as well. And that should be enough for VP to get it over the line. Dip will die on point finally. Now it'll be first point. Plenty of time to spare for Virtus.pro. Just coming up to a lot of their ultimates as well. Zoro making the Reaper swap.
Zoro. Reaper swap's not bad for second points. Good into the Zarya as well. Can make things a little bit more awkward, but no Zarya to enable Zoro, so it's always tough. It's always tough. Team Peps, they're a little bit down on their luck now. FD God, he's had a couple of, you know, horrifying deaths to Peps. There we go.
I'm chanting for free.
I'm going to take top left, I mean bottom left.
I'm flank side, just walk this way. I want one.
Three on me. No way?
Just walk man.
Yeah. Kill me.
Notre trade.
This fucks up for. Zero to ball with beat, grab. I can blast you with this so you can leave, but you still need to fast back, okay? just
blast
that.
Reaper and he looks for Archer. No, blast Reaper, yeah.
No, bless us.
I will go for back. I can also definitely use bubble.
I'm holding to raid. I can peek and make it.
Need to bait me. I'm playing. They have to take the shot now. I can hit it 2.
You can check clean mid. You can check clean mid.
Très out now.
Yeah, dude.
Très
Main.
Blast.
You walking mid, you walking mid.
Chill him.
Oh, what the hell?
You face him.
It's okay, GG, a lot, I guess.
Beat, Pulse, Grabs, la Freya. Eine Freya.
Okay. We should be able to get
Frustration there. Disagreement about how they want to try and counter the Grav out as well. Now Willis is just going to go onto the Zarya himself and play the Reaper Tracer up against the Freya Tracer here.
Oh my days. Virtus.pro. No ultimates for this final turn, but Team Peps obviously only a pulse bomb to work with for the moment, and all of the momentum is in VP's favour. It's hard to push fast with VP's comp. Freya cannot really overwhelm a Zarya in the same way that the Reaper can. So I do think the Team Peps have the better comp here, but it doesn't matter when FD God is just dead pre-fight. Kevin just keeps doing it. Now he's beaming into Willis, pushes further, takes the mini health back away from Zeri and forces the TP, and he's just going to go down. Dip in the back. Will be taken down by Gala as well, and it's just easy for Virtus.pro. 4 minutes to not even full cap third point. Game's gone.
Can see some of the dynamic here between the difference between Kiri Lucio and the Kiri Wuyang. Their Team Peps are trying to retake wide with Zerion supporting Dip, but what happens when the Kiriko plays very wide is that leaves FD God the Wuyang all alone, and Kevza, he's not showing any interest in the flank. He's just playing through main aggressively, taking these bubbles and trying to punish this Wuyang. And Peps now, they just need to be more aware of it. They need Zerion more ready to go backwards, more ready to peel in these situations, and already Dip's gone down in this next fight as well. So they have ults to get themselves out of it. They'll drop the Kitsune rush, but Ice feels pretty far back from all of this, and it's a much later Kitsune rush now from Gala to swing backwards. Need value from this Blossom from Zoro.
Shockwave already pushes in. Blossom comes out. It's just face to face with all of VP, and it's not going to happen.
That's serious.
Full cap. Yeah, 3-0. No music, actually. Hold your Ricardo, please. There it is.
Now, get him out.
GG Smashy.
Do you think Shockwave got me the 16.5 points he promised?
Yeah, I doubt it. Took a minus 25 for him this week, did you? I know you didn't, but yeah.
No, yeah, he promised his dad he'd get 20 points.
Oh, wow. Breaking a promise to your father? That's low. That's
Yeah.
low, Nicholas.
3 minutes, 8 seconds, Juby. All right, let's look at these 0.3 ones, and Shockwave got 5. Cut out Shockwave's tongue. Seems like a reasonable response. All right, total points on the door for that one. Zerion and FT God did actually manage to go positive, so anyone who's gambled for the Peps double might not feel too hard done by this result. Actually, a few points on the board to add to their upcoming game against Good Guys tomorrow. On the VP side, first half of a very winnable double for them too. 27.5 was the highest score, and that belonged to Ice. 25.5 for Kev. 8.5 for Shockwave. 24.5 for Fixer and 21.5 for Gala. So anyone who was between Fixer or Gala, looks like Fixer actually edged that one out for now as well.
Smash, if anyone DMs you about fantasy, just block them.
People DMing Smash?
Yeah.
Yeah, just block them, Smash.
Fucking morons, really. CommanderX is one of them. Block him too, bro.
Yeah, I get a pass, Smashy.
Fuck that guy.
Smash, think of all those games I carried you in yesterday, right? That gets me the pass.
I thought you guys are friends, you know? You play Magic together and shit.
It was just quick play.
Chuby, thanks for the 14 months. Welcome back. The best moderator. Day one of asking Sugar Free to switch to being a personality streamer. That's not going to happen. I mean, like, his personality over trees. Like, it's all relative, right? Actually, good game today for me. They played good. Yeah, they played really nice, Smash. It was nice and clean. Pixar, no deaths for 2 maps. Pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you, Amma.
Kevin Reaper, though.
Thank you, Amma, for the 5 gifted. Congratulations again. Another clean one for VP. Well on course to get that 2nd place spot and avoid OWCS in the first round. Least you can do. Yeah, appreciate it. Now, if I can just turn those gifted into some fantasy points somehow. There's got to be a way.
Any fantasy points going? DMing Junkbug asking him to play Haku. I show finance. And now we have a good fixture, right? GK versus SSG, first game.
Yep, big one in North America this week. Quite easily game of the week.
Bro, where's Dennis? What do you mean, where's Dennis? This guy's golfing?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? Cuppa says, where's Dennis?
Wait,
This
lethal?
guy's golfing.
What? Get GG Shockers. At least you won. It didn't help me, but at least you did well.
Let's look at this picture. What the fuck? Cuppa's just posted this.
Let me get you up.
Yeah, get it up.
Where is he?
Dennis on the on the Prairie Vista golf course.
What?
Big D. Did you find Medi on Dorado? Nobody could find it, Nicholas. Nobody could find it. What is going on here? Dennis is missing in action. Dennis is golfing. Oh my.
Hopefully he's at least nearly finished. Did he do a full 18 holes or does he just do a 9? Who's
Thanks,
even
John.
GK's 6th player? It'd be Big Wheats in? Fuck. Maybe you got a birdie and can come home now. Dennis is lethal.
Oh, come on.
Just too happy about it. Oh, I've broken the clean feed.
Alright. That's what I'm saying, Cuppa. That's what I'm saying. It's unreal. Being British and saying Bosch probably feels so good. Yeah, I agree. How many points did Ice get? I need to know for my fantasy. Let me look. Ice got 27.5 points. Most points on his team.
That's a good amount of points.
Kevin got 25.5. Fixer got 24.5. Damn, dude. Why did I not get Ice? The Ice Gambit.
I nearly went
He was
ice as
cheap.
well.
I could have gone Tree and Ice and had 5 humans instead of Crocs.
Ah. Do we think Infected will go crazy this week? I mean, he's not Chase. The Crocs hole is too deep. Fuck. Oh,
It is
speaker.
a very big hole.
Speaking of
Great
ice.
to have you on the show again.
Oh my god.
Now,
Is she on a
obviously,
webcam mic?
You still have one more match to go tomorrow against
I think
Vision.
she's using
How are
a
you feeling
radio
about
and it was
that
left
one?
over
Because
from World
Vision
War
looks
II.
like a really serious
That's fucking
contender.
terrible. What's going on?
Over,
here?
over, Alpha Bravo.
Really good team. There's a lot of really talented players, so we're gonna have to like lock in and try our hardest against them, so we can win. Aber ganz kurze Frage, warum heute keine deutsche Einleitung?
Ja, ich dachte, das wird langweilig. Ich kann das nicht jedes Mal bringen.
Ja, stimmt.
Ah,
Ich
ja.
hätte ein deutsches Outro gemacht, so als...
Now she's speaking German on one of these World War II radios. The jokes write themselves.
I'm so glad we're all bilingual on this stream, so, you know, go Europe.
Eddie Yeppers in the chat. But I just want to say, you know, it's a big performance from you in particular. I feel like this match was really a showcase.
He wants to know what it was in German intro. Nice.
Playing a lot more of these super fast-paced styles, playing the dive, you know, and like really taking it to the opponents, which is honestly like, you know, a few months ago was not how VP played at all. And so I'm curious for you guys looking at this stage as a whole and looking ahead to the playoffs. How do you feel, in particular as a player, to be kind of responsible for that, to be a player that's asked to come in and bring this level of pace that's kind of new for the VP team historically?
I mean, there's obviously always a lot of pressure as a player, right, to come into matches and stuff and always have to perform well. But I think playing like high pace is kind of just a natural thing when we pick the heroes that we play, and if we don't play like that, then we're gonna have a really hard time. So I think it's kind of just natural thing, and yeah.
Congrats on the win today. I think you guys are going to be great in the playoffs. But I just want to ask, like, what is Kepster kind of like coming into this roster? Like, how much has that actually changed everything for you guys? It just seems like such a great fit for the team.
I mean, playing with Kev is basically just like playing on easy mode, you know? Like, you have like one raid boss who's just walking around, just killing everyone, you know, with Tracer, like with the little miniguns, just walking around, like calling a lot as well. So I don't want to glaze too much, but it's like, it's just like playing Overwatch on easy mode, basically.
Yeah, I gotta keep him humble. Keep him humble. He knows what he brings to the team. Now that you guys just as a unit look absolutely strong, so we're very excited to see what you guys have in store for us, not just in the playoffs, but also in your match against Vision tomorrow. So best of luck for that one, und wir sehen uns dann vielleicht morgen schon mal wieder.
Ja, hoffentlich. Bis morgen.
Genau, bis dann. Tschüss.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Matt, how would you summarize the German part of this interview?
Is that a Hoover background? Yeah, I think So isn't. She's in like a different room today, presumably at like she's at a hotel or something for another event, maybe. But it sounds like she's not got her normal mic by any means.
Yeah,
yes.
Slight change in microphone quality from the usual weeks.
Yeah, those of you with particularly sensitive ears might have detected the change.
It can happen.
And yes, we're going straight into North America now. Big game up first, right? SSG against GK. Just as soon as Lethal finishes this round of golf.
What? My title just got cleared? Come on. Fuck you, Nightbot.
Fuck you,
Oh
Nightbot.
my god.
These bots.
Unreal. The title has been updated too, and there's just nothing. Fantastic.
Keep your secrets.
That's awesome.